After he escaped Slovakia, we tracked Bond's watch to a field outside of the Syrian village, Jab al-Uthman, where the unregistered cargo plane was abandoned. A wide Thayer sweep picked up his trail 36 hours later in the Turkish province of Şanlıurfa. From here, he embarked on a complex route, eventually bringing him to Egypt, where we lost his trail for good. However, despite significant effort being put into obscuring transport payments, Thayer managed to pin 2 of the chartered private jets to the pirate king, Bavma. Yes, you heard me right. Pirate king.
And? What do we have on this Bavma?
Abducted by militants at the age of 10, along with his little sister. Trained as a child soldier until age 12, when Bavma turned on his captors, killing 5 and escaping. Spent half a decade looking for his sister, to no avail. At age 17, he entered the world of piracy. For the next 2 decades, he rose like a shooting star, turning random endeavors into a well-organized international business empire. All culminating in Mauritania, when he claimed a ship graveyard as his kingdom.
Aleph. That's the main black market hub on the African continent. Major League weapons bazaar, if I'm not mistaken.
Indeed, and with the clientele to match. Aleph is a cesspool of military and PMC personnel, rubbing shoulders with rebel groups and criminal organizations alike.
And how does all that connect to 009?
That's the thing. It doesn't. Which is probably why he managed to stay invisible for more than a decade. However, with the new intel, things are starting to line up. And considering the amount put up to facilitate 009's escape, we have reason to believe that he is part of Bavma's inner circle. Aleph is most likely where he's been hiding all along. Go to Aleph. Find 009 and bring him back. Everything depends on your success. No pressure.
Rise and shine. We're almost there.
I said, wake me when we get to Aleph. Not when we're almost at Aleph.
Not a morning person, are we?
Just drive.
Mind if I pop the radio on?
Why?
Blend in.
You don't need a radio to do that.
Right. No, that's what the eye patches and the wooden legs are for. How do you want to play this once we're inside?
009 is bound to be paranoid. That makes him dangerous. He's expecting us to make a move after Slovakia.
Or if not us, somebody else.
Correct. He'll be ready, so must we. But to answer your question, once we get inside, we need to get some face time with Bavma. He's the one who'll lead us to 009.
Not getting past that.
Take a right.
And if Bavma isn't an option?
I'll let you know.
I know you don't want me here. And I know what you think of me.
You do.
Insufferable, immature. Ring any bells?
So you were listening back at Ems. It's the first time for everything, eh, Bond?
You owe me a chance.
Why?
If I hadn't followed my hunch back in Slovakia, more people would have died. We both know that. So stop trying to cut me off at the knees every chance you get.
I'll think about it. Over there.
Gents, heads up. Bavma's heli is inbound.
Copy that, Moneypenny. Heading inside.
Stop touching your ear.
What?
I said, stop touching your bloody ear.
وجدته سليمة عند عودتي فسأدعي فول مبلغ بثمرات.
Yes, boss. أستبعد تماما أن يرجع إلى هنا مجددا.
Well, this place never changes.
12 o'clock.
Going on right now?
Welcoming committee.
I see them, and they see us.
Impressive. What kind of security can we expect?
We'll have eyes on us, no doubt. Locals, dealers, butler's men. Try not to draw attention to yourself.
Me? Never.
It worked when you bought it. What you do with it after is not my problem.
Out the way, pretty boy.
Over here. Ammo included. Buy today. Do you a nice thing. Hey, over here. Good steel, very clean trigger. Bolt action, custom barrel. That thing punches through
Maybe next
armor
time.
like... Suit yourself.
Hey, handsome. You need
Whatever you
more?
need to start with me.
Whatever you want, I have. Oh, I can get a beautiful taste. Come on over.
Out of the way.
You deaf, tourist.
We said move.
Easy. Not looking for trouble.
Well, you found it, asshole. Get him.
They must have been the undercard.
You know, you could make money with those feasts in Aleph.
I'll bear that in mind if the day job doesn't work out.
Over here.
What are you looking
And how's
at?
not drawing attention to yourself working out?
You started it.
Market's this way.
Then come over here and pick up a phone for each one. I'll do you a better deal than anyone here.
Relax, wake up, or maybe leave the planet.
What are you
I've booked
looking
a
at?
cab for all of you. So stop wasting time and come on over and taste.
You might be right. Something big's happening this morning. Lots of trucks parked outside. Helicopters coming in and out.
Yeah.
So this is Aleph.
The cesspool of the Sahara.
Bet they don't put that in the guidebook.
We're in the lion's den, Bond. Everyone here is a threat, so watch your back. Bond, up there.
People on the left, hear me. Our existence depends on you, the traders, the beating heart of this city. All we have asked in exchange for your protection and a place at our table is but a small token of appreciation. Tariq here does not agree with that sentiment. He believes he should not have to pay his share. And for that, he must be punished.
He tells me there's a child, a girl. He fears for her life. She needs medication, the expensive kind. That is where his contributions went. Our protection is for the care of everyone in our great city of steel and sand. Is it not? Men, women, and the children. What kind of monsters would we be if we denied this child the care she requires? What kind of man would he be if he did not fight for her care? He would be no kind of man at all. Let it be known that while in the bosom of Aleph, the child shall want for nothing from this moment on.
Paradise?
Well, you know what they say about paradise, Bond. Watch out for the snakes. After watching that performance, I think it's clear Ali is our man. Shouldn't take too much to twist his arm.
Let's go twist it.
I know some people don't agree with his methods. But say what you want about him. He really keeps
a lot of work, but not impossible. I think we'd need a much larger solar field, a lot of satellite uplinks.
Go and have a word with Bavma's men. Try and get us an audience with Ali.
We had Bavma. He wasn't stealing from us or from Ali. Tourist at 12 o'clock. Here for the auction?
Yes.
Invitation and 100K.
Not a cheap date, are you? What do I need 100 grand for?
Best timer? Of course you are. It gets you through the door and into the auction.
I'll be back.
I am sure you will.
How'd that go?
How do you think it went?
Well, you're still in one piece, so better than I expected.
It's an auction. We're not getting inside or near Bakard Ali without an invite and $100,000.
Of course.
How do you want to play this?
Split up. I'll work the invites, you source the cash.
How am I supposed to find 100 grand out here in the desert?
Oh, I don't know. Luck? Charm? Isn't that how you've gotten things done in the past?
Yes, sir.
Mind yourself.
Moneypenny, I need $100,000.
You know I can't do that, James.
Looks like I'm getting my hands dirty then.
After something specific. I take requests, but don't do refunds.
I need to make some money. Fast.
Don't we all? And if it's money you need to make in Aleph, you've come to the right place. I'm Nirmala. What do you want to know?
Anything out here worth chasing?
Had someone come by earlier trying to buy weapons. Wanted to pay in crypto. Told him to get lost. Crypto's only good for the auction. It's useless out in the market.
Know where I can find him?
Saw him over by the electronics pushers earlier. Just go through the tunnel right behind you to get to it. You'll find him somewhere around there.
What about you? Must be something you want that I can help you with.
There is this one thing. Aden. He runs a cup scam. Flashy little setup. Always a big crowd gathered round. He's offering up a red jewel as a prize. The Jewel of Jahari.
Let me guess. You'd like to get your hands on it.
Lost it in a bet to him. I want it back. Get it for me and I'll make it worth your while. You'll find him next to the shoe stall to the right of the fight pit.
Got anything else for me?
Keep your eyes open and your ears sharper, handsome. This place is full of opportunities, especially if you're willing to take a few risks.
Thanks.
See you again, handsome. All right, who's next? Got something you need to get rid of in a hurry? Nirmala can take it off your hands. I buy guilt and sell regret. Let's make a deal.
Don't know why Settler keeps bringing us back to this dump. Every time we set foot in it, it gets worse. Place stinks. I need to head back to base to relieve Igor from his shift. Do you know when this deal with the South African happens?
Soon. They were talking about moving location. Happened last time Bavma's boys got wind of our business and tried to squeeze us. Let them try that today. See what happens.
You're too kind.
Cheer up, miserable soul.
I should follow him. See where he takes me. Moneypenny, I need you to run a Thayer sweep for me on a PMC outfit called Scorpius. I need to know why they're in town.
If we go home empty-handed,
just pulling at the string.
He will kill us. That's why. Zara, you told me the deal was locked in place. You said you could secure the weapons for the cause with the money on the crypto wallet. Now you're telling me it's a no-go. We don't have hard currency. You knew that. No. Don't try again. It'll make us look weak. I need to call Andrew. He's got contacts out here. Maybe we can find a way to convert that crypto to cash in a hurry. So just sit tight and wait for my call.
Backtracking slightly.
And do not let that wallet out of your sight.
Hard to miss. You look like
Moneypenny, I need you to track a phone for me. I'm looking at the caller right now.
You'll need to hack the phone first. Then I'll be able to lock onto the signal.
I can do that. Sorry, need to get by.
Listen, they're not biting. The locals won't touch crypto, and we don't have 100 grand, let alone an invite, to get us into that auction. Do you know how hard it was to get that together? It took me a year to skim it off the pension pool, plus 10% of it to have it fed through 4 wallets to make sure it was clean. Do you know how much of a ball ache that was for me to get something like that done?
Hey, you with the walk and the fancy shirt.
No signal.
Not today, my friend.
Get closer.
Get lost.
Fair enough. I've got to find a way to fool this lad.
I don't have signal. Get closer.
I know it's what we planned, but I'm telling you, they're not biting. What I'm asking you is...
Got a lock on that signal.
Do you have any contacts out here that can help us confirm...
Pinging the location of the caller to your Q watch.
You're a star.
I know. Always nice to be reminded.
Let me go ahead and guess. You want to sell me something, right?
Wrong. The arena's inside. Good money to be made from the fights, if you know who to back.
And you do?
Yeah. Sal. They call him the Hammer in there. Trust me on that one.
Thanks for the...
He was supposed to win.
How was I supposed to know he was going up against the Hammer?
We are in big trouble here. Maybe
I know. We need a fighter. There has to be someone we can put in there. Are you sure he can't fight?
He's a mess. He spent the night knocking back Deme's homemade brew. And we all know that stuff's only good for degreasing engines.
What do we do?
I need a drink. I think better on whiskey.
What do you want?
I want to fight.
You look like you couldn't fight your way out of a wet paper bag.
Just point me in the direction of the bag.
Funny. Ha. Look, if you want to fight, you need to talk to the boss. If Yasin says I can put you in, then I will put you in. He's at the bar.
Top man. I'll go and have a word.
He didn't have to kill my friend. Tariq wasn't a threat to him or anyone here.
I told you, we are done.
Good man.
Please, put me in. I need the money. I can fight.
You need a shower and a breath mint. Now, what do you want?
I hear you're shy of fighter. Think I can help you out.
Don't make me laugh. Get lost.
Pick any fighter here. When I beat him, you put me in the ring.
You got balls, kid. All right. It's your funeral. Omar, over here. Now. Try this one on for size. And no holding back. You hear me?
Let's go. Put up your fists.
Thanks for the warm-up, Omar.
Not bad. Not bad at all. Omar, when you are done bleeding, take the rest of the day off. You, follow me. And let's see if you can do that in the ring. I'll be honest. I thought Omar was going to split you into two.
So did he.
You took him apart. Where did you learn to fight like that?
Boy Scouts. You know how it is.
Malik, put the kid in.
Really? Are you sure?
Oh, I'm sure. Trust me.
Taught that paper bag a lesson, didn't I?
All right, this is how it plays out in the pit. You knock your opponents down hard enough so they don't get back up. And walk out of here with your winnings. That's it. You ready to fight?
Always, friend.
We're not friends. Get in the ring.
God, and here was me thinking we had something.
Let's hear it for Ihya, the Dutch Devil Temper!
back tomorrow if you want to make more. We could use a good pair of fists like yours around here.
Stranger things have happened.
Bro, that was insane. You wrecked those guys. Like, total surgical violence back there. Like, I mean it.
You cost me a lot of money. Hand over the cash.
Can we speed this along? I'm late for a meeting.
Take them. Yes, use this guy.
Don't get up, boys. I'll see myself out.
English. There you are. Did you see Salim fight?
I certainly did.
And?
Got hammered.
Keeping a low profile?
Yeah, needed to work out. Getting there with the auction fee. Almost.
The best boots in Aleph so
Come on, you know you want to.
And even
All right.
the guy whose head was
I'll bite. What's the catch?
No catch. Just guess correctly and win this. Jahari. What many people consider to be one of the most prized jewels here in Aleph. Trust me, you walk away with this, your life changes forever, my friend.
Is that so?
It's the truth. And all you have to do is guess correctly.
You know what? I'm feeling lucky.
The tourist is feeling lucky, everyone. All right, then. Here we go. Remember, eyes on the jewel.
Middle cut?
What? I don't understand. How did you do that?
No catch, eh? Jewel, Arden. Hand it over.
No! No way! You cheated! You set me up!
Give me the jewel.
Is there a problem here, Adan?
No problem, gentlemen. In fact, my new friend here was just about to let me collect my winnings. Isn't that right, Arden?
Yeah, that's right. Go on, take it.
I can feel my life changing already. I should take this to Namala. See what it's worth to her. Watch yourself.
Hey, no. I've never seen anyone fight like that. The man is insane.
You wanna try?
Mind yourself. My bad.
Fool.
Peacock?
It's the shirt. So, what can I do for you this time?
Somebody ordered the Jewel of Jahari.
You got it back for me.
I got it back for you.
And I said I'd pay. Here. You earned it. How did Adan take it when you beat him at his game?
He didn't, but he'll get over it. Eventually.
See you next time. Antiques, weapons, art, and all.
Just a little short of pretending I belong in that auction.
Hey, you over there. Don't do that here, okay?
Little overdressed for this place.
Hold on. You're telling me it's $100 for a cup of coffee?
Yes. Kopi Luwak. The finest coffee here in Aleph. Very rare and very smooth.
I didn't ask for the finest coffee in Aleph. I just... Ouch.
I'll be putting this to better use than you would anyway.
Here.
Crypto wallet. Any chance you can crack it?
No, signal's too weak. Unless... Satellite images show a makeshift cell tower nearby. If you can find that tower and get close enough to it, I should be able to get in.
On it.
Win respect and Basim's big prize. Become famous in Aleph.
250? Have you lost your mind?
I
Look
told
at that
you.
thing.
You will get your money as soon as I have it. Things are tight, not just for me, for everyone. Ali's raised taxes again. He's crippling us.
I'm not going back up. They're completely insane.
I told you not to get involved with them. They pulled a gun on me just because I sunk the tuning shot.
And when the light hits it, I could tell it's more
Casa de
definite.
Bavma. You should see this place, Moneypenny. They've turned a shipwreck into an apartment complex. I've never seen anything like it.
Bavma's an ambitious man.
Clearly. This is prime beachfront real estate.
What?
What's this?
Let's take a look. Must be a button. So much for getting in.
When that bitch caught me, I knew things were going to get messy. Her face when I shot her dog. Never had someone scream so loud.
Yeah.
Coward! Moron! What?
What's this?
Is that the volume? Tell you what I make. Never my pay. We're going to Japan about 6 months.
Where are you going?
Australia.
Come on! It takes more than that to stop you. Give me.
I have eyes on the relay tower. Making my way up to it now.
Okay. Keep me posted.
5 AKs, a couple of PKMs, an RPG with 3 rounds, 4 SAR-80s, and 6 Docker FTT-33s. If we leave at 5 tomorrow morning, we should wind up in his path around about noon. That's when we hit it.
Do we have any idea what sort of defenses they have?
Oh, you think my line of sight is broken? Where is that coming from? I've got it. You all right
alive.
I'm guessing whatever it is you're up to over there is related to the expense account you called me about.
That's right. I need what's on this wallet.
For what, exactly?
Funding international terrorism, of course.
Just be careful, James.
I'm hurt.
There it is. The cell tower. Yeah, this seems smart. Jump. Just jump! Easy does it. Easy does it. Gravity's just a suggestion. At the tower.
Perfect. Stay where you are.
Yeah. Not going anywhere.
I'm in. Disabled the password on the wallet, so you shouldn't have any trouble accessing the 50 grand on there.
Thanks, Moneypenny. Greenway, I have the money.
Make your way to the auction entrance so we can pay up and get inside.
Piece of cake. Afternoon, ladies. This wouldn't be the way to the Copacabana, would it? I'll take that as a no.
What?
Don't mind me. Just dropping in.
Atlantic bluefin tuna and sailfish, all freshly caught this morning.
We're having an RPG blowout today. Make me an offer on one of the biggest selection in Aleph.
Mafia made with pure groundnuts and zero mercy for anyone who did not.
In the market for something rare.
Oh, really?
Let's get inside and find our lead.
You took your time.
Got a little tied up mingling with the locals.
Pay the man, Bond.
Here we are. Cash and crypto.
Bavma thanks you for your contribution. Go on through.
Hurry up. I'll find out what color your insides are.
You want it done right or fast? I'm one wire away from blowing everything up.
Every second it stays dead, I think of new ways to wish you well.
I'm trying, okay? I don't know what's wrong.
Follow me, please.
Quite the operation your boss has here.
Whatever your needs, my friend, we have it. If you want, we can help you overthrow a small country. For the right price, of course.
Tempting. Oh, would you look at that? My kind of trouble.
She certainly is. Jaguar Type 00. Part of Bavma's special collection.
A new model in a room full of relics. Ring any bells, Greenway?
Keep talking like that. You might wind up buried out here.
Worth it.
Through here.
You'd think a place like this would have been shut down by now.
Control the chaos, control the flow, Bond. Keep Bulmer in play, you always have eyes on the game. Bond, over here. Take a look at those markings.
Serbian. You weren't kidding when you said Bavma's connections ran deep.
That's why MI6 continues to let him operate. Here we go.
Welcome,
There's
ladies and gentlemen. Have a seat and get comfortable so we can begin the auction. While some of you have been here before, I see some fresh faces amongst our buyers. So, humor me while I go over our simple yet strict rules. 1. All bids must pass through the polygraph. 2. Should you fail the polygraph, you will be removed from the auction and forbidden to enter Aleph again.
Well, at least we know what the polygraph is for.
Lastly, bids are bound by blood. There are no retractions. Now, a quick technical trial. Place your hand on the polygraph machine in front of you. A truth, if you please, Miss Bakhan.
मुझे उस आदमी से घृणा है बस उसे कह दो मुझे ड्रोन चाहिए
Your turn, Mr. Konyevich.
I am Nikola Konyevich.
Good. Mr. Leung, if you please.
Zhang Leung. I represent the Three Storms clan.
And now to one of our newer faces. Go ahead, please, Mr.
Easy now.
Call me James. And I'm just here for the hors d'oeuvres and free drinks.
Dial it down.
Excellent. Now that we've gotten the formalities out of the way, we begin with an opening bid from our new guests. Gentlemen, the bid is yours.
8 million US dollars.
A cash bid. I'm afraid this isn't that kind of auction, my friend. You have forfeited your opening position, and the bid is now free.
हमारे सारे बंदरगाहों से
Safe passage to, from, and through all of our harbors. No inspections, no questions. Complete and utter diplomatic cover. Plus, a private jet with armed escort for Bavma.
For the rest of his life.
Now that is a real bid. Anyone care to counter Miss Bakhan's offer?
Safe passage is useful, but only temporary. I offer permanence. My organization will help fund and implement the next stage of infrastructure in Aleph.
A thrilling prospect indeed. Anyone care to raise the stakes? 2 offers on the table.
You're going to have to tilt the table.
Anyone care to beat them?
Sabotage the next offer.
You read my mind.
I offer the next election in Mauritania. The ruling seat will be delivered and gift-wrapped. I also offer 4 European Union ambassadors, all of which have been compromised, of course.
Well, that hasn't happened in quite some time.
What is this? Something's wrong with this thing.
And Mr. Leung, I'm very surprised. You may leave now.
Time to go, Mr. Leung.
Watch the suit!
Mr. Leung, you are making a scene. We are done.
You have no idea what you're doing. We will not accept this. There will be consequences.
Can't do that again.
Apologies for Mr. Leung's transgression. Sometimes emotions do tend to run high when the stakes are raised. Would anyone else care to make a bid? Going once.
Now's your chance.
Going twice. Anyone?
Bond.
Blueprints for the next generation of solar panels. Scalable, compact. Just one rig can generate enough power for an entire city.
Now that is what I call a wonderful offer. The floor remains open, although the bar has certainly been raised. Surely someone has something to offer.
आज से
From
मेरे
this day
सैनिकों का
forward,
हर हथियार,
every weapon
rifle,
used by my soldiers, be it a
artillery,
rifle,
सिर्फ
drone,
बावमा
or
के हाथों से
artillery,
आएगा.
will come only from
Exclusive
the
contract,
hands of Buff.
unlimited volume.
An exclusive contract with unlimited volume.
I like it. Going once? Going twice?
We're out of time. Do some...
3 decades of MI6 intel.
What?
Always do the unexpected, right?
Interesting. How do you propose delivering this intelligence?
By giving you him.
It would appear the honeymoon is over. One TX-1000 Marauder drone sold to the boldest and newest buyer in the room.
Bond, I swear to...
Thank you, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your stay here in Aleph. And you two gentlemen, please, join me over here if you will. Congratulations on your purchase, gentlemen. One of my men will be with you shortly to settle the bill.
The Englishman. Where is he?
You'll need to be a little more specific than that.
The ex-spy Bavma's hiding. Where is he?
Look around. You have no power here.
That man murdered 3 of our agents in cold blood. Bavma broke the rules. He's finished. Your king's reign is over.
Nice try.
Pay attention, Picard. You only have one choice to make here. You can stay with Bavma, but you'll go down with him and you'll watch as we turn this whole place to dust. Or you could take the throne, and our superiors will continue to turn a blind eye to all that goes on here. Or don't you want to be king?
Throw in box seats at the menu and we have a deal.
Stretford End? Best we can do.
We both know that's not true.
Fine. Done.
Well, it appears you have some sway after all. You coming? See that crane?
What about it?
Underneath, you'll find a boat. A gift from Bavma when he first arrived. A small slice of English civility here in the middle of the desert. That's where you'll find your friend.
How do we get to it?
By boat. Follow me this way, gentlemen.
A fox always has more than one exit. Bond, you head out on foot so he can't slip out the back. And you, take me to that boat.
As you wish. And the offer? How do I know you'll keep your word?
If there are no nasty surprises, Aleph will be yours by the weekend. Move out.
Bond,
I'm here.
talk to me. Where are we?
Ali gave us 009's location. Headed there on foot through what looks like a makeshift port.
And Greenway?
Taking the scenic route.
All right, I'll update M. Good luck. Bond, I just pulled satellite imagery of the area. There's a lot of heavy activity on and off the water, so watch your step in there.
Copy that. Thanks.
I'm on the water, heading to the boat.
Understood. I had a handle on it back there until you cut in.
Oh, are you trying to prove yourself to me?
Not what I meant.
What did you mean?
Could have flipped Ali on my own.
We're in a hurry. I needed to speed things up.
Look at these boys. A right jolly pirate club.
How's it looking?
Storm's closing in fast on our position. Looking at this, I would say we've got about 6 or 7 hours before that swell hits us head on. And we need to get everything off the water and processed before that.
And tonight?
Did you not hear me? Tonight is not happening. That storm is going to hit hard. It's too risky. Remember the last one? We lost half the crew and all the hostages on that raid. I'm not doing that again.
Fair enough. But I need to make some extra cash soon. Hopefully that thing passes through here quickly so we can get back out on the water.
Looks like it will. We should be good to go the day after tomorrow.
Let me check on that. What was that? What? Oh, no idea what happened there. A shipment from Shanghai waiting out there. It's full of medical supplies, painkillers, antibiotics, trauma kits. You thinking what I'm thinking?
Thin it out a little and split it.
Let's see now. You lost? You looking for something?
Just grabbing some bits on my way to fix up the Englishman's boat.
Be quick about it.
I'm not even here.
What the? What do we got here? What's... Oh!
Ouch! What the hell? Was it a mosquito?
Okay.
Hey! Take him out! I'm pressing forward. Hunt him and bring him down. Grenade! He's not moving. Drive him out. He's too fast. He cleaned through the team. Trying to die. He's disappeared. I can't see him. Liar! I would never steal from Bavma.
I don't believe you, Aziz. I doubt Bavma would have too. Don't ever point a gun at me unless you intend to use it.
Greenway, how can we be sure Ali hasn't gone straight to Bavma? And he's walking us right into an ambush.
Ali wants Aleph. He's been waiting for a chance like this.
Let's hope you're right.
Thought Aziz was going to spill his guts and give us up.
I didn't.
Yusuf was always going to kill him. You know what this means? Share between us. To be honest, I was going to kill Aziz tonight. He talked too much.
What was all that about?
Yusuf shot Aziz. Why? He stole from Bavma.
So does that mean we can get in there?
Greenway. Ali. We're really gonna give him control of Aleph.
The agency needs assets like Ali. Let's say a terrorist group is planning an attack on British soil. Then let's say said group travels here to tool up for it. With Ali sitting on the throne, we get a heads up. It's not all black and white in this world, Bond. There's a lot of grey.
Let's see now.
Look at it. I take it just like
What will you do with your cut?
What? Hey, are you supposed to be here? Stop doing that. Let's talk. This is not playing.
Let's go. Just an idiot. Let me take over.
What is? Let's see what that is.
What's that noise?
Tell that to Abdullahi. Oh, wait, you can't, because he's dead. I know, it's a mess. No cargo.
I guess it's fine now then.
Not now anyway. Next time I'm staying on dry land. Oh. I'll go see what I can do about that engine block. Hey, you wouldn't happen to have a spare engine block in your car?
They should have been loaded up and on the way by now.
No way. You saw what happened to Aziz?
Yeah, he got caught. We won't. It's just electronics. We can move them fast.
I don't want any part of it. But you do it. When I'm not around.
How do I know I can trust you?
Because you're going to give me 10% for keeping my mouth shut.
Ha, you're an asshole.
I know.
Let's have a look there.
Now get back to work. I don't think anybody's been inside the Englishman's...
Hey! No customers back here.
I was just with Ali at the auction. He said I could take a look around your operation.
That's fine. Don't get in anyone's way.
You won't even know I'm here.
I don't think anybody's been inside the Englishman's boat except the Englishman. And Bavma. I mean, I've seen other people come and go over the years, but certainly not anyone. Just load his boat up.
Bond, I'm approaching the boat What is your position?
I see you. Making my way there now.
Dare I ask how it's going with Greenway?
I don't think he likes me.
You'll grow on him. He's been through a lot. Nobody could have predicted what would happen back in Slovakia.
Greenway did. He told us 009 couldn't be trusted and we didn't listen.
Then you worked with Greenway to bring 009 in.
Roger that.
I'm on board.
Almost there.
Easy does it. We don't know what could be waiting for us. Watch your step. He has the place booby-trapped.
Of course he has. Another booby trap here. Cabin straight ahead. Laser trip mines too.
I'm more worried about the ones we can't see. Break a beam and trigger those mines, Beckett will be scraping you off the deck.
Any idea how to disarm?
Negative. But lasers react to particles in the air. That should help you circumvent them and not get blown up.
The chessboard here. He was in the middle of a game.
Bond?
Still here.
Take it nice and slow.
Welcome to the jungle.
Indeed. Looks just like his allotment back in Richmond.
Think he's in there?
Let's find out. Get the door. If it comes to it, do not hesitate to put him down. On you. All clear. Gone. An hour ago, maybe less.
Christ.
Gut shot. Bled out slowly while they worked him over.
Why not just shoot him and be done? Why the mess?
Well, clearly they were trying to make a point.
There's something in his mouth. Diamonds.
Fakes. Oh, you must have really rubbed someone up the wrong way. Take a look around. See if we can figure out what transpired between 009 and his uninvited house guests. What did you get yourself into, Beckett?
How did you know the diamonds were fake?
The circular dot reflected inside the stone. It's a dead giveaway. Knowing how to spot fakes can get you out of a tight spot. You'll master it, with time and experience.
They really worked him over.
Like I said, he really pissed someone off.
Yesterday's UK newspapers.
He was keeping up with things. All those people. Damn you, Beckett.
What were you looking at?
State-of-the-art triggering mechanism. Could have gotten the material.
Same bomb materials I saw in Slovakia.
More evidence to support his lunatic agenda.
Blueprints of the Grand Carpathian. He knew where to place the bombs.
And inflict maximum damage.
Someone certainly had it in for the agency.
Bond, in here. Take a look at this.
HQ. Should we be worried about this?
Maybe. Keep looking.
M.
Taken on the day she was promoted to head of MI6.
I think it's safe to say he had a bit of a thing for you.
Clearly.
It looks as though things were moved around. Maybe he was in the middle of redecorating.
Or maybe it was his killer. Or killers.
The other recruits. Monroe, Bright, Nash, Singh, Kingsley. Looks like he was following the rebooted 00 program.
Of course he was.
Now what do you call this?
I call it a picture of you.
He had eyes on the apartment.
He had eyes everywhere from the look of it.
Something under the frame here. Greenway, this picture. You're in it. There's a note. It says... Remember this.
That was Operation Spyglass.
Operation Spyglass. The telescope in the other room. That can't be a coincidence. So you knew 009?
I thought...
What about the symbol? Recognize it?
No. We have everything we need. Let's go.
I think he wants us to see something. The telescope. I need to go and take a look. And that symbol on the back of the picture has to be out there. Bingo. The marking on the back of this picture of you and him matches the logo on that ship out there. That's where he wants us to go.
He's dead, Bond. His own men killed him because he got greedy. Case closed, job done. I'm really not interested in going sightseeing in the arsehole of nowhere.
Only you would have made the connection to Operation Spyglass. Dead as he is, he's telling us something. We'll never know if we don't take a look.
Fine. But don't be surprised if this is nothing more than a ruse to finish off what he started in Slovakia.
Only one way to find out. Housekeeping, I presume?